questions?
So all the rest of those chemicals were sprayed by secondary roads?
Like the Liberty and the Cornerstone. So the Liberty and the Cornerstone the Liberty was sprayed on, we had some Liberty beans in our food plots. And then the Cornerstone is a glyphosate product. So we had some glyphosate trade corn in the food plots. And then we spot spray around parks for weeds, camping pads, and that kind of stuff.
Okay, any other questions?
21,000 was just the total for the whole county, or was?
That's the total for the whole county.
And do you know how much secondary roads and you guys, how does it split?
Secondary roads was 18,000 and change, and then we were right at 3. It doesn't.
So the brush on the roadside, that wasn't used on, that was secondary roads?
Spraying the brush, yeah, that was secondary roads. That would be the remedy product, is more of the brush control chemical. Would have it has a very high use rate too. Like 2 quarts an acre, you got to spray half gallon per acre of that stuff, active ingredient.
Okay, any other questions? All right, I'd entertain a motion.
Motion for approval of the weed commissioner report.
Got a motion, do we have support? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, approve 2024 weed commissioner certification.
Make that motion.
Okay, we got a motion, do we have support?
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Get back for next year.
Well, I think you can sign copies of both of these.
Okay.
Okay. Department heads. Becky.
Well, Sarah's been busy doing drag us the last few weeks. I keep calling, so she keeps going. We sent out delinquent notices at the beginning of the month, so we can get any more tax payments in. She's been busy with December renewals and understand vehicles. And of course, I can do all those with
Thank you. So on capital construction projects, so the G20 bridge contractor started last week. The bridge deck has been removed. We were working on beams yesterday. The A22 box here on the outside of Sibley, we had a snag with that project. It should have been done at the end of last week, but they hit a fiber line that was not marked. So that's taken a bit of time to get that sorted out. We believe it will be open this evening. So that's happening. The 2024 HMA project, that bid opening is next week with the DOT. From a zoning standpoint, Willow Creek did obtain their conditional use permit approval from the Board of Adjustments, so all zoning issues are resolved out at Willow Creek. We do still, however, have a vacancy on the Board of Adjustment. On equipment, our maintainer, the FY24 maintainer that we purchased way back last year, that maintainer is now on the truck being delivered. It should be in Des Moines Today or tomorrow, they'll do some initial work on it, and then we should have that maintainer next week. The pickup trucks that were in the budget for this year, they finally opened up orders. Ford did, with the delays with the auto strikes and things like that. But we're probably not going to be able to take possession of those vehicles now until next year, so that part of the budget's going to roll over. And then finally, I will be gone next Wednesday on vacation, heading down to St. Louis to visit my family next week. Thank you.
Jamie and I are gonna go to Vitals training over in Spirit Lake all day tomorrow. Got documents coming in, renewals for the orders, for ranges and stuff are coming in slow, but he's also doing the review for the penalty, so.
Been busy. Operation Greenlight was pretty successful. Now that I know about it, I'm gonna start a couple months ahead of time next year and even probably get with the hardware store to make sure that, see if they can order green bulbs and just advertise more. We have a Facebook page, Osceola County, Iowa, Veterans Affairs, and we're starting to get quite a few followers. That's about all I can think of.
Okay, Nolan?
So we've been staying plenty busy, ramping up for trial in December. We have a couple of juvenile court hearings this week, including one today. I'm also happy to let you guys know that after a couple applications, we selected to go participate in the National Computer Forensics Institute Basic Forensics course for prosecutors in Hoover, Alabama this coming February. It's an all expenses paid training, basically course run by the FBI. So I'm excited about that.
Just general maintenance like normal, trying to get things ready. Haven't put the cab on the tractor yet, hoping that it was staying wonderfully on something.
I noticed you had a pretty big leaf catcher on the back the other day.
Yeah, it is a nice shot.
The Community Foundation grant window is open right now. It closes on December 15th, so make sure people are getting their applications in. I'm working with a group from Ocheed. We're gonna see if we can open a daycare there. We're kind of right in the beginning phase right now, but hopefully we can make something happen. And then we're planning the Sibley Ocheed Career Day in April of 2024. We're working on getting the word out, but I'd like to have as many businesses from the county there as possible. So hopefully that'll be bigger than it was last year. So
Kevin?
I was paid a visit by Phil Sonstegard, and I think Keith was too. He's got some concerns about traffic on White Avenue, M18, mostly about trucks speeding. He just wants to know if there's some kind of a solution we can come up with to try to slow the traffic down. We did stick our speed trailer out there. Maybe that will get their attention. We'll just have to see if maybe me and Keith can sit down one of these days and see if there's anything we can think of that can be done differently.
Like just harvest traffic or?
Well, most of it's truck traffic, going either to Sunrise Farms or they're going to the ethanol plant in Hartley. And the main concern is the trucks going south. Phil thinks they're probably going too fast. And, he's always got trucks and tractors turning into his driveway, so he thinks it's a traffic concern down there.
I know none of them stop at Business Corner.
Yeah, that's typical, yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Next.
So pheasant hunting season is in full swing. Anybody that was out and about over the last weekend in October probably saw just a silly amount of non-resident hunters. There was people everywhere. We saw license plates from Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, New York, Florida. So we're a popular destination for that at least 2 weeks out of the year. And there have been some people that have stuck around and like people are still still utilizing our public hunting areas. We have been busy winterizing parks, equipment, getting everything ready, so nothing breaks when it gets super cold this winter. We did start seeding the additional acres on the low property yesterday, so that'll be done either today or tomorrow.
Did you get your driveway situation remedied yet?
So, I am hoping that we have that taken care of. I will know for sure tonight. We have come to a verbal agreement with the neighbors on our remedy, I guess. So as long as it gets approved by the Conservation Board tonight, we will be a lot closer down, a lot farther down that path than we were a month ago.
Good.
So I would like to say thank you to Nolan. He's been our contact with the opposing team, I guess.
Rochelle?
Got through the election. Everything went well with that. New equipment worked really well. No one had any issues with the poll workers. We had new software training, or new software too, and they did fine with that, which is wonderful. Trying to get caught up now. We have audit report, or an audit due, our accrual due December 1, so trying to get that done, and I'm busy doing TIF reports and all that good stuff, so.
Okay. Somebody made some pretty good muffins over there, so. And that was Rochelle. But she didn't know how to count on the plate.
Before the department heads leave, I would just point out the RAGBRAI letter of support request. I've reached out to a few of you and gotten some comments, but if there's anything departments would want to share on that, just give me that opportunity.
You did send out an approval?
No, we've got it on the agenda here today. I'll share what you've shared with the board. And so, yep.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay. Find out again.
Okay, you'll find out.
Thank you.
Okay. Shall we do a truck shop quick? Do we have a minute for that?
This is really a formality. I mean, we did award a bid at the last meeting. This is the contract. The contractor has signed the contract. They have provided the construction performance bond and the insurance certification, so everything's good to go on that. Working out the math based on their bid for the various betterments that we asked for, which was a couple extra garage doors, an exhaust fan, and a concrete slab on the north part of the building, which insurance didn't cover. Our cost is going to be about $90,000 out of the 1.2 million. So, that's all I have on that.
Okay. Shall we approve the truck shop contract with Graves Construction?
I'll make that. Go ahead.
I'll make that motion.
Okay.
Support.
Okay, we've got a motion and support. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Do you have something for me to sign?
Do.
2 copies of the contract.
Okay.
Can we do that now or later? Or?
We can do it later too.
Okay.
Okay, it's 9 o'clock and we'll go into closed session. Need a-
Yep. Blueberry and chocolate chip.
I'll make a motion to enter closed session pursuant to the code identified.
Okay, we've got a motion to go into closed session. Do we have support? I'll support that. All in favor?
All right. No roll call.
So, Jason?
Aye.
Leroy? Jerry? Yeah, well,